What if America's most important river simply disappeared? No water, no barges, no flowing current. Just a scar cutting through the heart of the nation. The Mississippi River is not just a river. It's a lifeline. Stretching over 2,300 miles from Minnesota down to Louisiana, it flows through 10 states and drains 41% of the continental U.S. That's nearly half of America's landmass, relying on a single river. Now imagine this mighty artery vanishing overnight. The first 72 hours would be chaos. Barges that carry nearly 500 million tons of cargo each year would grind to a halt. The U.S. economy bleeds billions instantly. Cities like St. Louis, Memphis, and New Orleans, built on the river's power, suddenly lose their beating heart. Farmers in the Midwest, who depend on the Mississippi to ship out soybeans, corn, and wheat, watch helplessly as crops rot in silos. Prices of bread, meat, and cooking oil shoot up, not just in America, but worldwide. Because the Mississippi isn't just America's river, it's the world's supply chain. And water? That's where it gets even scarier. The river irrigates vast stretches of farmland and supplies drinking water to millions. In less than a week, taps run dry in smaller towns. Panic sets in. Families fill jugs, communities hoard bottled water, and governments scramble to truck in emergency supplies. By 1 month, the true shockwaves begin. Industries relying on cheap river transport collapse. Power plants face shortages of coal. Factories stall. Millions lose jobs. And America, the world's richest nation, suddenly looks vulnerable. And then comes year one. Without the Mississippi's fertile floodplains, America's agricultural output plummets by nearly 40%. Food imports skyrocket. Global markets destabilize. Nations dependent on U.S. grain shipments from Africa to Asia face shortages. A vanished river in America begins triggering hunger halfway across the world. But the damage doesn't stop with food and trade. The Mississippi shaped history. Without it, Native American civilizations would have never flourished here. French explorers may never have claimed Louisiana. The Civil War might have ended differently. America itself might not exist as we know it. And if the river were to vanish today, culture would vanish too. The blues of Mississippi, the jazz of New Orleans, music born on its banks, would echo like ghosts in a world that lost its soul. So could this really happen? The Mississippi won't just vanish tomorrow, but climate change is already testing it. Historic droughts in recent years dropped water levels so low that barges were stranded on dry ground. Scientists warn that more extreme weather, longer droughts, hotter summers, could strangle the river. In other words, maybe not vanishing overnight, but shrinking, drying, and failing in slow motion. And that's why the Mississippi matters. It's not just a river. It's America's spine. Without it, the economy, the culture, and even global stability would collapse. So the next time you see its muddy waters, remember this. The Mississippi isn't just flowing water. It's the reason your food is affordable, your lights stay on, and your world stays connected. But if it disappeared, the shockwaves would ripple across the entire planet. What do you think? Could we survive a world without the Mississippi River? Subscribe to the Map Mysteries for more what-if journeys into the hidden forces that shape our world.